Hey guys, it's Felix. I want to talk to you a little bit about the different types of images because there are a few different file extensions for images, a few different types that you'll commonly see as you're building your web page, and you're going to want to think about when to use each of these different types. The first type is called a JPEG, commonly .jpg or sometimes jpeg. And you'll notice about JPEG that the background is fixed. It's just white here, even though the background of the page is blue. And so that looks pretty ugly. Generally, JPEGs are used as background images, or if you take a picture with a camera or something like that, it'll be a JPEG, and you're not going to be able to have any transparency in the image. And that's where ping comes in, .png. These can have transparency. So as I change the background color, say to a greener color, this one has a fixed background still, but you can see the background of this one is transparent and it takes on whatever's behind it. And then SVG has this as well, the scalable vector graphics. At this point, you may be wondering, why would I ever use a JPEG? Well, again, when you take a picture, like a real photo, those are almost always going to be JPEGs, and you can't really have transparency on a real photo very easily unless you're really good at image editing software. Typically, though, people will use JPEGs for a background. So if I wanted a background image in here, I could use a JPEG. JPEGs actually tend to be a lower file size because they don't have to worry about transparency. But when you're just putting things on a page, pings are very helpful. The advantage of SVG, and you can already see this, is as I'm zooming in on the page, the JPEG is getting fuzzy, the ping is getting fuzzy, but the SVG is still crystal clear. And that's because it's not actually defined by the individual pixels like these are. It's defined by the shapes. So no matter how big I make this image, it's always going to look perfectly clear. If I wanted to make a ping or a JPEG really big, for example, if I want my background of the whole web page to be an image, say that, an image of a sunrise or something like that, it's just going to have to be a really high resolution, high pixel density JPEG so that it doesn't look really fuzzy as it takes up the whole screen. But as you can see, anytime you can use an SVG, you want to. It's just the most convenient type of image because we can scale it up and the background is transparent, etc. And also with ping and SVG, you don't have to have transparency. Of course, you could put white in the background or whatever, but generally transparency looks good against whatever background we have. And SVG is starting to become a lot more popular in the web design world, so you can expect to see a lot more compatibility with these and a lot more people using them. Hopefully this has helped you understand a little bit more about the differences between these images and where you would use them. If it has, please like and subscribe. Thanks.